over this discussion on this topic would be the steganography. So within an encryption and cryptography, so we're going to explore the steganography. So we're going to use some online tools that already exist within the internet, and for that purpose, so here what you're seeing is the steganography tool online, where you would be able to encode and decode the message behind that file or whatever it is. In this case is an image, so what you would be able to do is to choose a file type that you wanted to encode the message, and that can be anything from an image, and here you would be typing the message that you want to hide it, and then you would hit encode, and that would be a binary representation of this image that we already did. So this would be the original one, and this is a normalized one, and this is with the message hidden behind. So you see that there is no difference whenever you would look, but the difference would be whenever you would deep dive more in digital forensics and viewing this on HexView, you would notice those changes. And so let's just assume that, say in this image, that we already hid a message behind that one, and we're gonna download that one. We already downloaded, it's there. So you would see that there is no difference. So it's the same as the original one, but let's just test it. Use the same tools for decoding. So let's try if this would work or not on that. So since the file was download named, decode, and yes, you see the message has been revealed, the hidden message, test the GFR. So that would be the way that we would be able to find. So steganography would be, unlike cryptography, which would scramble a message so that would not be able to view a user. Steganography would hide the existence of the data. So this is a method that are commonly used by hackers, malicious actors, to hide the message behind the files. There is also other source of steganography tools where you would have tools specific for file extension. So that could be the steganography in images, steganography in audio, video, text, and other media. So each one of those would have that tool that you can use in steganography. The next thing that I'm going to show and demonstrate would be understanding mostly on confidentiality, so preventing unauthorized access. This would be most important component when it comes to the triad of confidential, integrity, and availability. So we're going to use online encryption and decryption process. What you see here is an algorithm of encryption and decryption tools. So you would be able to type the text that you wanted to use, and then encrypted text and what secret key and what some specifications of that encryption, and then encrypt this whole key. And then you would be able to decrypt that too. So this would be the way that we would be able to see how the encryption and decryption would work, which would prevent and maintain the confidentiality and would prevent the unauthorized access. Next, online hashing for integrity checks. Let's see what would be those. So we have hash generator, different hash generator for different algorithms. So here we would have MD5 hash generator, where you would be able to generate the MD5 hash algorithm, and here you would be able to generate two. So those would be the tools that we would use online for integrity check. You might be, whenever you find a hash that could be part of a ransomware, malware, or whatever it is, or a message, you want to put on using the hash generator that would try to generate that hash for that and modify the text and generate the hash again. So that would observe how the hash changes and would demonstrate more on the integrity.